This segment of the news is brought to you by Shannon Kelly and her friendly team at Homebridge Financial Services. Call 775-209-4498 for all your home financing needs. News is also brought to you by Great Basin College. A pioneer in distance education, your success is their tradition. Now offering over 25 degree and certificate programs in Pahrump and online.
Welcome back. The Thomas Fire in Ventura County has burned 96,000 acres as of today, which is nearly 3 times bigger than the most destructive of the Napa-Sonoma fires that occurred in October. And the Santa Ana winds are more intense than usual, with gusts of 80 miles per hour expected in higher altitudes. In the lower levels, winds of 50 to 70 miles an hour are likely. California has been through 5 years of drought, leaving 102 million trees dead and dry, highly flammable with vegetation on thousands of acres. Democratic Senator Al Franken of Minnesota has announced his resignation today, following allegations that he touched women inappropriately. Franken denied the allegations against him, but was strongly urged to resign by at least 30 members of his party in the Senate. During his speech today, Franken called out President Donald Trump, who was repeatedly accused of sexual assault during his presidential campaign, and Alabama Senate candidate Roy Moore, who faces accusations that he pursued relationships with teenagers and committed sexual assault while Moore was in his 30s. Now Mike Colucci is going to give us the rebut of his conversation with Kim Williams from Fidelity National Title Company.
Hi folks, I'm Mike Colucci and this is your Pahrump Real Estate Minute, and we're here at Fidelity National Title, and my guest today is Kim Williams, escrow officer and branch manager of Fidelity National Title. So Kim, many of my clients in a real estate transaction ask me, what is the purpose of a title company and an escrow company?
Well, there's 2 things, escrow and title. Escrow will take care of all of your needs by preparing documents. We are the neutral third party to the transaction. We prepare the documents, we do order payoffs, we take in all funds from the buyer and disperse all funds to anything that needs paid and the seller's proceeds. The title insurance end of it covers a buyer when they're purchasing property that they're going to receive free and clear title at the end of the transaction, and we also insure the lender that they are going to be in a first lien position on a transaction. We work for all parties, essentially, neutral to the transaction. We work for the buyer, the seller, the lender, and the agents.
Wonderful. So if you have any real estate questions, please call me, Mike Colucci, at 775-764-8211, or you can call Kim here at Fidelity National Title. And what's the number, Kim?
Our number here is 775-990-0450. You can speak to either Lori Lee Ignacio, escrow officer here, or myself, Kim Williams.
Thank you, and that's your Pahrump Real Estate Minute.
Thanks, Mike. Now here's Alicia with your entertainment report discussing the latest happenings from Hollywood.
In your entertainment news this week, a woman who settled with Bill O'Reilly is suing former Fox News star and the cable network that used to employ him for defamation and breach of contract. In a complaint filed in the United States Court for the Southern District of New York, attorneys for Rachel Whitlock Bernstein claimed that O'Reilly and Fox News both broke a non-disparagement clause that was part of a 2002 settlement agreement. Bernstein is being represented by Neil Mullen and Nancy Erica Smith, who represented former Fox News host Gretchen Carlson in her 2016 lawsuit against the network's late founder and former chairman Roger Ailes. Ed Sheeran is the most streamed artist of the year, according to Spotify. The streaming service said Sheeran tops its 2017 list with 6.3 billion streams. He also has Spotify's biggest album of the year with Divide, streamed 3.1 billion times, and the top song with Shape of You, logging 1.4 billion streams. Sheeran received 2 Grammy nominations last week, but was shut out of the major categories, including Album, Song, and Record of the Year. No female acts were in the top 5 most streamed acts of the year. Sheeran is followed by Drake, The Weeknd, Kendrick Lamar, and the Chainsmokers. Rihanna is the most streamed female performer of the year, followed by Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez. Danny Masterson has been written out of the Netflix comedy The Ranch after being accused of rape by multiple women. The Los Angeles Police Department launched an investigation after 4 women accused the former That 70s Show star of rape in March. He denies these allegations in November, shortly after Netflix bosses severed ties with Kevin Spacey when he was hit with sexual harassment and assault allegations. One of Masterson's accusers, Chrissy Carnell-Bixler, blasted them for continuing to work with Masterson, and a petition was set up calling for the show to be canceled. Speaking of House of Cards, Netflix has announced that the final season of House of Cards will resume production in early 2018. It will not include Spacey at all. Robin Wright is expected to take on the lead role in the series. This has been your entertainment news this week. I am Alicia Cook, reporting for News 46.
News 46 Weather Cam is brought to you by Glenn Lerner Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Let's take a look at what the weather was like outside earlier today through our Glenn Lerner Weather Cam. We'll have a closer look at your weather with Heather next.